Hello everybody, I am Kayumba, the Kirby Goomba, and I like to talk about video games and cartoons. Well, lately it has been mostly just gaming, because it is a lot harder to do cartoon videos because of copyright strikes and it's hard to find the footage I need in the first place, so I don't want a bunch of work going to waste for something nobody would be able to watch. So anyway, today is another gaming episode, this time being about the Henry Stickmin games, which have become popular alongside Among Us. One thing that helped with the popularity of the series is the distraction dance, which is a part in one of the games where Henry, who is basically a villain in the story if you look at it a certain way, tries to distract the guards in an attempt to sneak past them. Unfortunately, we never get to see what happens after the dancing stops, but I don't think Henry got away with it. But Henry Stickmin games contain a very large amount of references to other games within the series, and I especially love the Worms references, by the way, and I think that the distraction dance maybe, just maybe, be another reference to a completely different series. Okay, so I just beat a game called Rayman Origins, and I'll just say this now, because I probably won't get another chance to say this. I feel like this game is way too long. But don't mind me saying this because I'm a Mega Man fan, and I don't mind having a game with only 12 levels in it, or Five Nights at Freddy's, which usually has closer to 5 of the exact same level repeated on a slightly higher difficulty for the most part. I'm not saying the game was bad, not at all, quite the contrary from that, because almost every level was perfectly made, and even had some of my favorite platformer levels of all time contained within this one game. But still, I think it just kind of drags on for way too long. And the ironic thing about all this is, even though I thought the game was super long, I was surprised when I reached the last level. It kind of just ended abruptly in my opinion, and the story, if you can even call it that, completely changed from the original plot by the end of it all. Oh, I'm sorry, this is a video about Henry Stickmin, isn't it? Not a video where I ramble on about some random 10-year-old... Wait, this game has been out for a decade? Well, by the time anyone watches this video, it probably will be. Man, even when I'm typing out a script, I start rambling aimlessly to no end. Back to the main subject. Spoilers for Rayman Origins, if you can even call it that. This magician guy, who I can only assume is a fraud who is actually an evil wizard, because the game never even introduced this character until now, does something that very much reminds me of the distraction dance. He even does the same head bobble thing that the guard does in Henry Stickmin. He distracts Rayman by dancing, then runs off faster than Dr. Eggman from Sonic 2. By the way, the distraction dance came out around 4 years after this game did, so maybe the distraction dance is a reference to this, maybe not, probably not, most likely not. But you have to admit that they have many similarities to each other. Just look at that head bobble. Look at it!
Look at it! Look at it! Look at it! I want all of you to look at it!
Well, that's the end of this video. And remember to dance on that subscribe button. Because I am Kayumba, the Kirby Goomba, and I hope you will see me next time. I'm cringing so much about doing the stupid stereotypical please subscribe tactic. I need to think about these choices that I have made.